Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called Unbreakable, The Spies Who Cracked the Nazis' Secret Code by Rebecca E.F. Barone. After the Great War, people had a hard time imagining anything so terrible ever happening again. But as encoded messages started floating around Europe, it soon became clear that the conflict wasn't really over. And inside those encrypted messages were secrets that Nazi Germany was going to use in order to launch into World War II. So the Allied troops needed to understand those messages, but the Enigma cipher was not easy to decipher. And it meant that a lot of people from around the world with many different skills and talents needed to come together in order to quickly and efficiently determine how the Enigma cipher worked in order to decode it, figure out the secrets that were being passed around Europe in order to not only protect the troops on the ground, but also to turn the tide of World War II. This meticulously researched nonfiction narrative is great for upper middle grade readers into young adult readers, especially those who have an interest in the Enigma cipher and World War II. It has so much information in it. It takes readers through time from the 1920s to the 1940s, how everything evolved kind of behind the scenes, especially with regard to the Enigma cipher, and how all of the people who came together to decode it made an enormous difference in the tide of the war. The book is written in a way that's really accessible. It reads like a spy novel, so even though it is all true, it's presented in a way that is really engaging for young readers and even for older readers who are interested in this period of history as well. There are a lot of quotes embedded into it. There are images throughout as well, so it gives readers a lot of anchor into the story, into this period of time, especially if they don't have a whole lot of background in it already. So this is a smaller element of the war. It's not necessarily as flashy as being on the front lines in the actual battle, but this work was so paramount to how the war turned out, to the fact that many people may have died if they had not figured out the cipher, and it gives readers an idea of all of the people that are involved in conflict that may be behind the scenes but making huge impacts that aren't always visible. Because this is a historical account, there are a whole lot of resources also at the back, so ways for readers to get to know a little bit more about this period of history, to dive deeper into the Enigma cipher, and to find out exactly how all of this unfolded in World War II. Best for mature readers, especially because of the content, but also it is just a great way to become a little bit more familiar with history, to find a way to make history exciting. And because of that, it's an excellent addition to library collections for upper middle grade and young adult readers, especially in that history element. If you've got a classroom of readers that is learning about this period of history, books like this one are a great way to get them engaged in what happened a long time ago. If this sounds like a great fit for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it wherever you get your books.